Hey everyone, it's Sam here from Protrader. Today I'm going to show everyone how our Darvas Box scanner works. Protrader was the first company to bring the Darvas Box trend trading system to software 25 years ago. Nicholas Darvas was a man in the 1960s who made over $2 million trading using a basic trend following system, which I'm going to go through today. To do a Darvas Box scan using the system, go to the search function, press Darvas Box, and there's a bunch of different criteria you can put in. You can have a 30-day, 50-day, 100-day, 200-day, whatever day you like. But what this indicates here is the stock needs to make, on this example, a 100-day high before basing, okay, and forming its Darvas Box. You can choose how long you want the confirmation period to be, which I'll go through in a second with a chart. You can also choose various volume characteristics that you want to see in the stock prior to the box being formed. You can choose if it's in its first box or any box. And you can choose a bunch of other filters, okay, such as volume filters, to make sure you can't get in a liquid stocks and not very illiquid stocks. Okay, I'm going to do a quick scan, right? And for those who have never seen a Darvas box before, here's Amazon, okay? This Darvas box, the first box here was formed because this stock here made a 100-day high, and then it didn't go above that high for 3 consecutive days. It formed a low on this day, and it didn't go below that low for 3 consecutive days. And that is a Darvas box, okay? You can change the definition of that box by going back to the search function and increasing the top confirmation period from 3 to 10 or 15 or whatever you'd like, okay? Once it's found, this little gray area at the bottom is a stop loss area, okay? So quite often price will come down and stuff around and flush out below these lows. So we add a little bit, you can change this to your liking, but usually 1% to the bottom of this box is a nice safe place for a stop loss to follow a trend as it goes higher. So you can see with the example with Amazon, the way the system works is you simply put a buy stop order in to buy a break at the top of this box, a breakout at the top of the box, and you put your stop loss in down here, below the bottom here, okay? And then you simply sit with it and ride this higher. And this is the basis of trend following systems. Darvas boxes just make it incredibly easy. Anyone can do it, and it's kind of all laid out. And the brilliance is in its simplicity, and our system just finds these stocks time and time again. I'm going to go through a few examples. This is an ETF, kind of robotics and artificial intelligence ETF on the NASDAQ. Here's Salesforce, a well-known company that formed a Darvas box on this day here when it gapped up and big earnings, went sideways, broke out, came back into it, but the stop was never hit, and then continued to trend upwards, okay? Here is CrowdStrike, obviously pretty well-known company, right? It had that bit of a huge sideways range. It formed a Darvas box, it broke out. You never got stopped out using the traditional kind of rules on it, and then it formed multiple boxes before starting to go a little bit parabolic. Okay, it keeps you in major trends is the point of the system. All right. Here's just a fresh Darvas box on DraftKings that's broken out of this base. And so that's just an example of a more recent one that's still kind of playing out in front of our eyes. This is Robinhood on the NASDAQ, gapped up here, this is a 3-day Darvas box, base for not many days at all, and then got on with it and went crazy, okay? I could just keep showing examples, but I think a good one is Meta because it's such a well-known company. Obviously, it was in a big uptrend back here. Then the Darvas system picked it up as it kind of had a bit of a break and went sideways. Then it continued to break out, came back, and then it's got on its merry way, and it's now in its 5th Darvas box, okay? This is just a more explosive stock on the NASDAQ, MNMD, okay, that's kind of more than doubled since leaving its first Darvas box. Here's Nidia, obviously one of the best known companies in the world at the moment, sitting in its 3rd Darvas box. This big break that a lot of technical and breakout traders were watching back here coincided with the top of the Darvas box, okay? And the system usually finds these big bases, very rarely misses any of them. And because Darvas boxes usually coincide, it's pretty important areas in charts, okay? And you tend to get in most of these big base breakouts when you just do follow in the Darvas Box system. That's a short video on Darvas trading. Any questions, reach out to the Protrader team. Cheers.